What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about my thesis. And guys, it seemed like I am spot on, especially with the thesis that I made about Roaring Kitty, because we are seeing a little glimpse of what is to come. And I'm talking about coming maybe in the next week, maybe this month, the end of the month, next month. It is soon come, like my Jamaican brothers like to say, soon come. But before I dive too deeply into this video, do me a huge favor by smashing that like button. Consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about today's video. So firstly, let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin, currently at 111,000, guys. Bitcoin is looking pretty good, and it's still fresh in people's mind that Bitcoin is going to flip gold. And if Bitcoin flip gold, the price of Bitcoin is going to be $1 million, guys. Over $1 million per token, which is crazy. You know, who would have thought 2025, this is what we're going to be having discussion about? But that's a whole separate video that I'll make later on about. But let's get back to the main topic, which is the thesis. And again, even before I even moved into the thesis, remember what I was saying? The Simpson really predicted this. They have Bitcoin going to infinity and GameStop to 1 trillion. Again, this is a part of my thesis. I'm not saying GameStop is going to get to a 1 trillion market cap or anything like that, but I believe that GameStop is going to have a significant run up that's going to cause the overall stock market to get into a frenzy. And with GameStop, people could relate it to Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty, our token. The name is Roaring Kitty, so it is a easy narratives. One thing about the market, narratives drive market, and community keeps those tokens alive, well, and pretty much to prosper in the years to come. So this is why I am extremely bullish about Roaring Kitty, the whole GameStop. Now, if you take a look at GameStop, it actually reached that $30 today. So we are seeing a little bit of a pullback from the $30. But again, like I mentioned before last time, when we were pushing, at $30, this is where we was at when it was, I think, like 32, $33. Roaring Kitty was above a penny. We are seeing some reaction to the whole GameStop moving up. You see GME on ETH is up 41%, guys. 41% on the day. And we typically lag behind this because this is the sector leader when it comes to the Wall Street bet type narrative, GameStop narrative, Wall Street games GME on ETH. If it starts to move, then best believe you're gonna find Roaring Kitty starting to move after it as well too. We're already up 7% today just based upon that small movement, so we should be able to fill in the gap of roughly maybe finishing up 40% on the day, or maybe not. Again, it's a hit or miss, but usually speaking, from what I've been seeing, if GME starts to pump, Roaring Kitty tends to fill in the gap as well too and starts to pump as well. So I'm super excited about this right here, this narrative, the GameStop meta returns. This is what we're currently seeing right now. So yeah, so you could put a check mark next to that. But the second one, the real Roaring Kitty narrative, guys. Roaring Kitty essentially coming back, being vocal, being active. This is the second narrative, and we have a little bit of an update that just happened with that. And again, this could be verified. Keith Gill, the Roaring Kitty, he actually just removed his bio, guys. His the stuff that's in his X bio, his Twitter bio, that is gone. Not only that is gone too, guys, he actually unfollowed Ryan Cohen, the CEO of GameStop. So does it mean that he's done with GameStop and maybe looking to another stock? It could be. And if that does happen, guess what? We're not all the way tied down to just only GameStop. We would really just move based upon Roaring Kitty, the name itself, whatever stock that he may choose to go to, or if he does still stay with GameStop, it doesn't matter. But either or, we still have the GameStop narrative just by default. So GameStop is going to do well, I think, without Roaring Kitty, regardless. But also, if Roaring Kitty, Keith Gill, starts to talk about a different stock, we're going to be able to move based upon that momentum as well too. So it is exciting just to see him, at least having some action on X. That let us know that his return could happen anytime. And if he, again, is posting on the regular, making these live stream, especially live stream guys. That would actually be huge for the token, Roaring Kitty token, because he's active. His name, his likeness, that will in itself move markets, and we've seen it happen before. And look again, I always go back to Kitty, guys. This is the one that got rugged by their. This is the Roaring Kitty that got rugged by their developers. So this is why you see the price is like, pretty much flat and dead. But when he made his comeback, his return, when he was like actively posting, this thing did a 255x, guys, 255x. And as it currently stands right now, from our current price, if we're able to do a 255x based upon Keith Gill making a comeback, Roaring Kitty would be above $1, guys. It would be above $1, and it probably would be one of the most talked about tokens in the crypto market based upon all the different success stories that you're going to hear about it, as well as all the different exchanges is going to maybe start to list it once we start moving and once we start getting volume. So things right now is it's at an impasse where you're going to start to see big moves, big parabolic action, just in my opinion, when it comes to Roaring Kitty. So again, super excited about that. So now, like I mentioned, when it comes to narratives in the crypto market, narratives matter, and Roaring Kitty is presenting to you 5 different narratives, and I only just talked about 2 that's currently active. And this is why sometimes you may see us on X start talking about GameStop, then for maybe like a month we don't talk about GameStop, we start talking about something else as a community. That's because we have that flexibility. We have that flexibility due to the fact that we are multi-narrative token. So I'm excited about all of that. If you're not excited, then again, I think you're just looking at the overall market all wrong of where we're currently at and how Bitcoin's performing and what it means for altcoins as well as meme coins, because now the market sentiment is bullish. And even for Roaring Kitty, if you take a look, according to Crypto Twit, bullish 73%. Extreme, like people are talking about Roaring Kitty right now. We're talking about Roaring Kitty, so by default, we're getting that attention as well too. So excited is an understatement, especially for the people who show up every day for Roaring Kitty. That's who I'm really excited for. The community members who raid, who shill, who buy NFTs. Of course, I'm always gonna throw the NFTs because again, NFTs is a means for our end goal. So the reason why we all who are active have minted an NFT is due to the fact that we see this token surpassing, $1. So we're just trying to get that done quicker and faster. But yeah, really, that is all that I have for you today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and do not sleep on Roaring Kitty. Do not sleep on the narrative. Do not sleep on this meme token, guys. But that's all that I have for you today. Random Mark signing off. Peace.